Right guys, so continuing to build on the work we've done on solving equations, today we're going to look at solving equations that look like this, okay? So there are brackets, there are expressions in their factorized forms on both sides of the equation, okay? And that just means there is expressions with brackets involved in both sides of the equations. So, the first thing I would do for this is I would expand both of those brackets. Now feel free to use your grid method with this. I'm not going to, I'm just going to write down what they would be. So that would be 3x plus 12. This one here would be 4x plus 10. Now, the biggest mistake or the biggest misconception that arises here is people think I've multiplied this left-hand side of the equation by 2 to get this. So they think we need to multiply this side of the equation by 2. That's not correct because we haven't multiplied this side of the equation by 2. This isn't twice as big as this. These two expressions are exactly the same. They just look different, okay? Because one of them's in the factorized form and one of them's in the expanded form, okay? So remember, we've not actually done anything to either side of the equation. We've not changed anything to either side of the equation when we expand a bracket, okay? It's purely superficial what we've done to it. So now we've got an equation with unknowns on both sides. We need to kind of follow our little tick list in our mind. Have we got all of the unknowns on the same side? No, that's our first step then. I'm going to target the smallest amount of unknowns. So I'm going to take 3x from both sides of the equation. Okay. I'm going to tidy this up. Remember, this is a line of working you don't need, guys, okay? I'm just putting it there to show you what's happening. 4x take 3x is 1x plus 10. 3x take 3x is 0 plus 12. Now our second thing on the to-do list is, have we isolated the unknown? We haven't. This isn't on its own. We need to deal with this, and we're going to do that by subtracting 10, which means we need to subtract 10 from this side of the equation. So we get x is equal to 2, okay? X plus 10 take 10, it's just going to give us x. 12 take 10 is going to give us 2, okay? Guys, could you pause the video and could you please have a go at solving this equation for me? Okay, so pause the video and have a go at solving 3 bracket x plus 6 bracket equals 5 bracket x plus 2 bracket. Okay guys, hopefully you've paused the video and had a go at this. So I'm going to expand both brackets. Again, if you've chosen to use the grid method to do that, that's absolutely fine. And now we've just got an equation with variables on both sides to solve. Target the smallest amount of unknowns, and we're going to deal with those. So we get 3x plus 18 take 3x is equal to 5x plus 10 take 3x. 3x take 3x is nothing, plus 18. 5x take 3x is 2x plus 10. And we've got a very simple equation to solve here. We need to isolate these unknowns. We can do that by taking 10 from both sides of the equation. So 2x is equal to 8. 18 take away 10 is 8. 2x plus 10 take 10 is equal to 2x. And then finally, we're just going to divide, and I'll move this up so you can see it, guys. We're just going to divide both sides of the equation by 2. Because we've got 2x, we only want 1x, so that's twice as big as what we want. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 2x divided by 2 is x. Guys, hopefully you got that right, okay? If not, restart the video, have a go at the example I originally did, watch it through again, see where your mistake is happening, okay? And see if you can correct that mistake yourself. for this one and have another go at this one. If not, get in contact with me and I will tell you what you need to do to correct that mistake.